you can see, I'm here at Alps Bus Terminal in Manila. And as you can see, the bus that I'm going to ride is going to San Juan, Batangas. We're going to explore another beach resort there. So come with me and enjoy our travel. Now, just an additional information for you guys. If ever you're going to San Juan, the best place for you to ride a bus is here in Buendia. They do have hourly trips. But if you want to go through PTEX or you have family member in San Juan that you're going to visit, PTEX is fine, but their only trip is at 6 o'clock in the evening. That's one trip a day. I'm just going to show you what the bus looks like. It's already chose our seats, and of course, just to be very comfortable, we decided to stay at the very back of the bus so we can, take a snooze one way or the other. So, my husband sitting in ready for the trip. Arrived here at the Alps Terminal here at San Juan, Batangas. We're just going to take a lunch first, and then we're going to ride a tricycle going to the resort that we're going. So let's just have a bit of a break before we go to the next destination. Okay guys, so already had a bit of a break. We had our lunch here. So we went to Chibong Sarap. It's just across the Alps bus terminal. If ever you have any questions as to getting a tricycle going to the resort that you're going to, I would suggest to go to this Caribbean, to this canteen, and have a bit of food and then ask them for directions and how much it'll cost. Now, one of the point person here is Ate Tintin. She's very, very nice. She gives some details on how much time we have to go and how much the fare would be. So the next time you'll see me, we'll already be in the resort. We now reached our final destination. We're now here at Lola's Beach Resort here in Laiya, Batangas. So all in all, we allotted 4.5 hours of travel. So from Manila, we rode the Alps bus going to San Juan, Batangas. That's 301 pesos per person. And then once you arrive at the terminal, we rode a tricycle going here at this resort. That would be 350 pesos for the fare. So come with us. We'll now check in and see our room. We'll now check into our room. Be assisted with one of the staff members. Oh, I was already told that as an ordinance here of the municipality, you're only allowed to swim until 6 o'clock in the evening, but then you can still lounge. So as you can see, this is going to be our home for the next couple of days. So first look, so of course it's called the Sigarilyas 5. Hi guys, so we have now settled in, had a bit of a shower and change of clothes. So I'll go ahead and give you a quick room tour of Sigarilyas 5 here at New Lola's Beach Resort. So starting off, if you notice, we already ordered our water. That's 1 gallon is 80 pesos. You can get that from the reception area. And what I can also suggest is if you go here, make sure that you bring your own bath towels and hangers, so you can have your clothes hang outside of your room so it can dry down. Now just going inside the room now. Now upon entering, you would see there's a small refrigerator that you can put in your food. So if ever you brought food with you that you can cook, you can put that there. We have a couple of snacks, so that's fine. So as you notice, and that's my husband. Once you open the door, it's very straightforward. There's a double bed in front of you, and then there's the air conditioner over there. Now on this side, let me just quickly show you. The reception area were able to give us some menus for restaurants that they know. So there's a list of foods. If ever, like us, we didn't bring any raw food for us to cook, there's a phone number here. We can just choose which one we want to eat, and then they can just easily cook it for us, and then they'll deliver it here in the resort. So that's that. And then that's my husband's area. Now let's go ahead and see the rest of the resort. Just give me a minute because I need to put my slippers back on. So it is a beachfront. This is the first time I'm going to the beach area. And by the way, I know I mentioned this earlier, but they said that you're only allowed to swim up until 6 o'clock in the evening. I was told you can still lounge outside, you know, just if ever you want to see the sunset and everything. But as for swimming, it's only up until 6 o'clock, which is good. At least they want everyone to be safe. It's actually a quiet beach. Earlier this morning when we arrived, there was actually a couple of people doing some jet ski. So within the shoreline, there's a lot of resorts nearby, so different resorts. And I do know way over there, that's where the rest are. There are more over here. I was even told that because there are fishing boats, there's actually a lot of water activities. There's a certain time here that fishermen would go and then offer you their fresh catch. So it's actually a good thing. So not much people because it's still the weekday. So we'll see towards the weekend. So pretty much it's a very quiet and nice beach front resort. I also tried to test the sand. It's not hot, so meaning it is real white sand, so which is good. Perhaps I'll go to the front area so I'll be able to see, but pretty much you can see it's very, very nice, very calm. So it's a good place. So if ever, I would really recommend this area because number one, it's quite quiet, and plus the sand is really good. It's white sand. It's not, you know, I don't think it's artificial sand. So I'll flip the camera over and see the rest of the facilities, and there you are. So just heading back now. I also forgot to tell you that the room that we have is just really for 2 people, but we do have our own private toilet and bath. So as you noticed, if ever you'll go for a day tour, they also have their huts available. Now it also depends on, let's say, how large your group is. There are other rooms, there's pavilion. I just don't know how much people can fit on these ones. As you can see, you can actually do the grill. There's a couple of stoves that you can borrow. There's common restrooms for people that go on day tour. Now this is our room, and our private toilet is actually at the back, which is, to my surprise, is quite spacious. I didn't realize it was that. So just heading back now. So the reception area is on this building, that white one. So if ever you need anything, just go and ask. They also have some water heater that you can borrow, so we already have one, and this is where you get your water. And again, that's the facade of the resort. So that wraps up the quick room tour and resort tour, and I'll see you in the next part of this vlog, which involves where to eat once we walk around outside the resort vicinity. So I'll see you guys then. Hi Hi guys, good morning. So this is now day 2 of our stay here in New Lola's beach resort. So for this morning we decided to walk around outside the resort to have our breakfast. So come with us and let's walk around. So hopefully we'll be able to have some good breakfast, home cooked food this morning. I'll have my husband lead the way. So if you'll see, there's already a sari store here in front, but there are more stores down the road. From where I'm at. So as you can see, there's a shake stand over here. It's open quite early. There is also like a talipapa. It's called talipapa. So you can get some of your meat, fish, and majority fish, and then you can cook it there. Shellfish. Here it is. So we'll go ahead and check whatever. Or we'll check first the food. Hi guys, okay, we're now done with breakfast. I had a very good vegetable and rice meal this morning at Ate Vivian's store. So worth mentioning is if ever you see her ube buchi, make sure that you get one of those. We actually bought everything when we tasted how good it is. Not too sweet, but perfect. Very, very perfect purple yam. So again, that's Ate Vivian. She already has another customer that she's catering to. So I'll see you guys in the next video and we'll explore more. Hi guys, so back now to the vlog. So this ends our 4-day vacation here in Laiya, Batangas. We're just waiting for our ride going back to the bus terminal. We're going to ride Alps bus back to Manila, and I'll see you there once we're at the terminal. Okay guys, so as promised, we're now here at San Juan Alps bus terminal. As you can see, the bus behind me, it says Alabang Terminal, LRT Buendia, so that's going to be our route. It's going to be about 3.5 hours of travel, but just be mindful if you're going back into TRICYCLE, a lot about an hour of travel via TRICYCLE, so make sure you're a bit comfortable with that. So I guess I'll just see you in the next adventure, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!